So I have a Marantz here, model the SR-5100, and this was here. It's made in Japan, and this is not easy to find nowadays. And I'm one of the luckiest guy in the planet that I have this model because I saw some of this in eBay before, and there's only couples that they are selling this kind of model, and I'm the luckiest guy, I would say, or one of the luckiest, because I have this in my collections, and I decided to, you know, um, to buy it because I don't really quite see this often out there. Even when I go out and look for Marantz stereo receivers from different places, even flea market, garage sale, they don't really sell much of Marantz out there, and it's hard to find this model. eBay, I saw a couple, but they are pricey. This Marantz right here could cost close to $400 plus shipping, so you probably end up paying close to $500 or more. Um, it has a beautiful sound, uh, very different from other Marantz that I have, or different Marantz from what you guys have. It's because the lights over here, down here, these are obviously you can tell that this is like a Japanese, style how they created this stereo. And Japanese stereos, or those back in the day computers, kind of like a robot looking. So these are kind of like one of those robots that has those uh, really tiny and long, a sideways lights. So you can see the green and red, and obviously that Japan made stereos and made like electronics like this. And today, guys, I wanted to film what's inside of this Marantz SR 5100, and I did open the the stereo, and this is the inside of this Marantz. And as you can see, this is different really from my other Marantz. The setup of this Marantz, guys, is just different from my other Marantz. My 4430 Marantz has four capacitors here, one there, here and there, and the transformers it's in the middle. And this one here, the transformers, it's on the side of the receiver, and the capacitor is right here. It's still right here, and as you can see, as you can see, if you look at down there, you can see Japan. Okay, so definitely this is a good stereos. I've been a collector for a long time now, and um, I've been carrying Marantz and other Japanese stereos, vintage stereos, and they really sound different from other countries. Um, the the lifespan of Marantz, of Japanese stereos, are very, I would say, it's very, um, how do you put these words? The lifespan, it's very okay. Let me make it simple. It's very good, and you can count them. You can count of the, what do you call this? You can count of the stereos from Japan. You can trust, or I would say you can, definitely trust their works and their the performance that they're using for the stereos. Um, Even though it's many years past, and they're still running, um, they're still working, and they are still good. So you can count of them. You can count of their performance. Japanese engineers are very good. In the 70s, when they built the Marantz and Sansui Pioneers and all those other Japanese stereos. So what I did here, guys, I cleaned this. It's because the case of this Marantz has, let's say, open areas. As you can see, those open grills, and the dust goes in there. Yeah. So what I did here is just, I have this brush. This is for women, makeup brush, yeah, for their makeups. And these are very soft, guys. Okay. So this is what I do. I just brush them all. And this is a really good brush because they're not one of those brush like what you use for painting, because they are a bit hard, and they're kind of like sturdy, and it could move some of these parts here, but this one here, they will just go through it, and they would not damage any parts. So from time to time, guys, I clean my stereos. It's because they really do get dirty in a couple years or more. But when I feel like cleaning them, so I check them, each and every one of my Marantz, yeah, my stereos, and I clean them, and just to just to make sure that they are clean and they don't collect dust. Yeah. So, and this one here, you got to be careful with this, because this is where the, yeah, that's where the dial point. See? Yeah. So, and Marantz, guys, has this very unique tuner spinner. Yeah, the wheel. Look at this. See? Very quick response, and it's amazing. So this is pretty much clean, guys. I mean, you can see that, it's not like really dusty compared to my other stereos before. But all my stereos, my vintage stereos, I cleaned them, before I stack them up, Yeah. So especially Marantz, because Marantz is my favorite receivers and amplifiers, my favorite brand. So I make sure that they are clean and well taken care of, because one day, guys, when you want to sell your stereos, you don't want it anymore, and you can still make money because of the condition. That's the key with this vintage stereos, or any kind of vintage that you wanted to sell. Especially when they are pricey, you have to take care of them. You have to make sure that they're still in a good condition, mint condition. Maybe I would say 95% mint condition. Stay away from banging your stereos, or scratching the cover, or making dents on the corners, because these are the cost of lowering the price when it comes to the buyer. So you have to make sure that they are intact. You have to make sure that they are clean and still looking kind of new, even though they are vintage, because that's where you get your money. So taking care of your stereo receivers, it's very important, because when you sell your stereos like Marantz one day, you want to get most of your money back. Okay, so you have to take care of your stuff, and that's what I do. You know, I keep them clean. I keep them making new. I take care of it, as you can see. And this thing, guys, will still every year, guys. Marantz price goes up. You know, every year the price goes up. They never go down. I see it in eBay. The price is still the same. You know, every year price keep rising. So Marantz is a good investment, guys. If you have a lot of Marantz, if you keep buying Marantz for a low price and you can make a profit, flip it, sell it, and get your money back plus extra money, you put on top of that Marantz, you know. So people has money, guys. They don't care about couple hundreds or, you know, $100 profit. So they will buy that because if they want your Marantz and they don't, you know, see it much anymore, it's vintage. They don't care about $100 profit. You know, they will buy it. Somebody will buy that when they have the money. Even my Marantz, guys, you know, I want it, I like it, I'll buy it. You know, I did not really look at the price, but I still want to buy Marantz for a low cost of money, for a low price, you know, because I wanted to collect my stereos, but I don't like to spend a lot of money, and I don't want to get, you know, ripped off, you know, yeah, by people. I don't want to get, you know, I don't want sellers to get more money from me, so I wanted to buy my stereos for a good price, for a lower price. And when I buy my stereos, guys, sometimes even in Facebook Market or offer up, you have offer up, and before offer up, there is apps that call it let go. So I you know, I always negotiate from the seller, you know, because these people, guys, these sellers, they want money. They're desperate. They need money. They want to sell it, and even though you ask them for a low price, because they are desperate, so they will just give it away. And then, you know, I don't need it anymore. I don't want it. I need the cash. So, but later on, you know, sometimes, guys, you know, the funny thing, because when they get home, they realize and they feel bad, like, why did I sell that stuff like this amount of price? And it's too late, you know. So it is what it is. If they need the money, yeah, they're gonna sell it for sometimes a low price or a bit lower, because they need money. So you can see all this, guys. I mean, look, still looking new, still good, in a good condition, you know. So you can see they're not fading or anything like that. No grease, no nothing, you know, no signs of smokes or nicotine that some people, when they have stereos, guys, they put it in their house and they, you know, they smoke inside of their house, and playing some music and using, you know, stereos like this, and the nicotine goes there, and then, you know, over time, guys, it gets stuck there and it's very sticky, and it's gross. So this thing, I mean, the owner of this Marantz, he's taking care of his stereo. Obviously, you can tell, you know, that it's still good, in a good condition. So it took care of this, and I got this for a good price. Yeah, so I'm very happy about this. Yeah, and now that it's clean again, I'm gonna, you know, put this case, the cover case, the cover. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back, and we're gonna close this. Okay, so let's put it back to make sure. Okay, guys, I want to make sure so I can show it to you guys. There it is. I'm putting it back. So that's how you put it back. You know, you push it in a little bit like that, and then you'll see on the sides like that, and you just push it down carefully. There you go. And the other side. So there it is, guys. You can see that it's all, you know, backed. Yeah. And then I'm gonna put the screws here. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do one screw at a time. Yeah, make sure that it's in. So, and then the other one right here, put it back here. Yep, there you go. And one over here on this side. Yep, put back the screws. Make sure that it goes in. Sometimes you just gotta play with it because it's not really, it's not on the right. Yeah, it's not on the right position. So there it is. I got it. Yep. And then you push the thing back, and then okay, the screws the screw just disappeared, and then you put this one back like that. Screw it back with your thumb and your finger before you use the screwdriver. And let's see over here, guys, because I don't know where the other screw went, so I had to oh, by the way, guys, I want to show you something, guys. I bought this vintage, yeah, realistic cassette player with a radio. This is made in Japan, vintage. This is hard to come by nowadays, and I have to have it, and I bought it. And we go over here. Let's check it where it's made. Oh, okay. I think this is not Japan. Okay, so there's few stuff that I have that is not Japan, but most of my stuff, I apologize, most of my stuff are Japan, but this one I believe it's Taiwan. But still, you can play a cassette tapes, and it works. It's a very cool piece, vintage, hard to find nowadays. So let's put this away. And that's the video, guys, for today about this Marantz SR-5100, and just sharing it to you guys, and I hope you guys like the video. I did not really go inch by inch about what's inside of all this motherboards and all that, and my explanation there, it's not enough, but I just want to show it to you guys, how to clean the stereos, how to keep it clean, and how to open the receiver. Yeah, so guys, that's it for today, and this is Marantz receiver, yeah, made in Japan. And hope you like the video, and click the subscribers and hit all, and you will get a notification, and it'll go straight to your YouTube channel every time I upload a new video. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time. So for now, I say bye bye.